What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite host and jealous hater Apoc, and welcome back to the channel. So 2022 is already popping off. Betty White unfortunately left us all, and CreepShow art has apparently made a return to YouTube with this 2-hour monstrosity of a video. And it's not going over very well for her, which, by the way, I refuse to even entertain. I tried to sit through it and I just could not do the damn thing. To be honest, I'd rather sit through a DCP video unironically. It just seems like CreepShow just want to throw some more jabs and insults Emily's way, rather than to actually prove her innocence, which I just don't understand. The internet is already pissed off at you, and we're all already convinced that you're not that good of a person. So throwing even more shade and makes no sense. And to be honest, it's a little off-putting, especially since you've been gone for so long. Anyways, I'm sure you all know the situation, and CreepShow's joke of a video of explaining all that because it's already been done. We're going to be diving deep into some community reactions, amplifying voices, which I actually like to do on my channel, so that CreepShow art knows that we don't play out here. Okay, let's get to the show. So first off, pause and read this description though. I would read it out, but it's just drivel and I just do not feel like it. But I will sum it up. It's just more shit throwing. She does it to other creators to make herself feel better or whatever, which is weird for a sociopath that has no empathy. She's also throwing jabs at just anybody on the internet, I guess, who has an opinion about her, calling you all lazy goons that can't read or follow a video. At least that's what I took from what she said. And even though I'm not going to waste my time reading all this out, we will be breaking down this pinned comment because it is gold. Any comment asking why you didn't address blank or what Butt Muncher 75 said about you in their video with 45 views. Oh boy. Okay, so I really hope to God that Butt Muncher 75 is an actual username. But regardless of 1 million views, 100,000 views, or even one fucking view, it doesn't matter. It does not take away from any of this. Nice try though, Creep, trying to sub and view shame someone when you're not even allowed back on the platform. Should we talk about how many subs you lost after what you did to Emily? Yeah, I thought so. If they didn't accuse me of literal felonies, then I really don't care at the moment. Oh, I highly doubt that one. There's a difference between people thinking I am a dick and some saying I committed literal crimes that are so foul. But Creep, what if we think you're both a criminal and a dick? That's if I was seen on the street by someone and recognized I would be assaulted. Okay, so now she's playing the victim here. All she's really doing here is speculating on things that she would do herself. There's a reason Emily got a legal notice and other people didn't, because one thing is more serious than the other. If you can't understand that, then one day I hope there will never come a time when you can relate to this, because it's so terrible. Touch grass. It's just amazing how she's telling others to go touch grass, but literally spent 6 months compiling this horse shit where she obviously did not go touch grass. In fact, one would say all she did was prove that she lives up to the name Creep. But anyways, enough of her. Let's just get to the community now. You got knocked out so hard that you didn't wake up for 6 months. The fight is over. The arena left. Take the L and move on. I couldn't have said it better, man. Imagine building a video for 6 months straight, right? Thinking that you ate, but you really dropped the plate. She really said Emily Artful is accusing me of being a cyber stalker. Good thing I've been documenting all of her online activity for the past 10 plus years so I can prove her wrong. Oh man. The best part is that this is CreepShow's actual mentality on things. This is how her mind works. She actually thinks this way. Do you hear yourself, Shannon? Emily has never lied about being a pick-me, being a bad person, being unstable. You think the tweets and posts of a teenager in that space and that mindset prove that she's lying? Why wouldn't an ashamed pick-me teen pretend she wasn't on drugs? She also discussed how she was weak. If she's telling the truth about how terrified she was of Anthony, why would she trash him publicly? If this was your situation, you know that you would be on Emily's side. Give it up. Was it not you who trashed Bryce as well? Come on. Yeah, Creep does this whole thing of calling out people and situations just like this. And yet, when the fingers get pointed at her, she just wants to deflect and project. which is typical for a hypocritical narcissist. I've never wanted the dislike button back more than now. You literally just came back to throw high school drama shade at Emily, and you're doing what you do best: bullying. This ain't it. The whole ass video that Creep pushed out is nothing but high school mean girl drama. Maybe we should start calling her Regina. And you know, I'm not even really sure why YouTube pulled the plug on the dislike button. They claimed it was for like mental states or whatever, but the creator can still see the damn ratio. So what the hell was the point? You really do put the creep in CreepShow art. Fucking disturbing. So basically, to recap, you discussed Emily's medical history, her history with drug addiction, past relationships with family and partners, prior cam work, and more. Honestly, I couldn't watch the past 15 minutes of this garbage. Oh yeah, same man. I just couldn't do it. I skimmed the whole video and just skipped to your recap, and it's very clear you are so filled to the brim with hatred for others. This was a really strange thing to do, and it's pretty comical to tell others to go touch some grass after you've made a 2-hour plus video meticulously picking apart someone else's life. It's scary, Shannon. The best thing you can do at this point is just leave the space and stop coming after Emily. You've put her through enough. Why does it feel and seem like that CreepShow art spent the last 6 months winding up one last low blow instead of actually trying to prove her innocence? But hey, I'll tell you why. Because it's all bullshit. And CreepShow just wanted to be a manipulative gaslighter asshole. I mean, she said that she won't be responding to anyone, like any comments, or even engaging on her channel anymore. So what the hell was the point to all of this? To come back and make sure everyone still hates you? Because it worked. You're crazy. This whole thing is terrifying. I can't believe that anyone would go through the length you went through to just be mean. That defines what the end goal was. You didn't defend yourself. You just wanted to paint her as a bad person. Yep, and that's all there is to it. That literally was the entire video. I seriously can't believe I wasted 2.5 hours of my life hoping that Shannon could redeem and defend herself, only for her to literally prove that she is a stalker without saying she's a stalker. Honestly, grow up, Shannon. I rooted for you, and now I'm just disappointed and even more pissed at you. Those screenshots and whatever bad thing Emily did were from years ago. It's pointless now. And you know what's crazy is that even after all this originally popping off, there were still people hoping that CreepShow would change or try to redeem herself in some fashion. And yet she uploads this trash of a video and just makes the situation 10 times worse for her. Imagine fumbling so hard while you thinking you did something. This is legitimately her providing a timeline of Emily's life. This is not her defending herself in any way, shape, or form, and her providing any proof that she did not do the things Emily accused her of. This is just her providing a timeline of Emily's life. And it's also a timeline of CreepShow doing what she does best, which is being super creepy. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's about it. But before I sign off, I had to put these in the video, but there's just like bonus comments that are just hilariously amazing. When Emily was a month old, she woke up her parents in the middle of the night by crying. As you can see, this is extremely manipulative behavior, and that says a lot about her as a person. When Emily breathes, she turns oxygen into carbon dioxide. She manipulates air like she manipulates others. Emily talking about my husband this way is incredibly mean and ableist. Goes on to talk about Emily in a way that's very mean and ableist. When Emily eats, she's forcing food down her throat and manipulates it into being digested. She has done this every day for years. She's such a terrible, hurtful person. Shannon, I'm not a stalker. Also, Shannon finds and shares Emily's online journal entries from when she was a 13-year-old child. Bruh. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Those comments were wild and amazing. And the crazy part is those trolly comments, yeah, they were in the video, but that's literally her mentality. That's how she thinks. She picks apart everything Emily did. Even if it's not wrong, she tries to point the finger and make it look like it's somehow bad. CreepShow hates Emily. That's what this video was. It was a hate video. She just wanted to throw some shade and dip out. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.